Coach, first let's talk about that award, being named Coach of the Year. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's an honor that your peers in the conference, the other coaches, vote on you for that award. I'm just proud of our staff. It's just not an award about me or as a head coach. It's about the program and the staff and the hard work of the athletes and a lot of things we've done this year.
Sarah named Freshman of the Year. What do you think she did to deserve that honor?
She is solid. She's a really, really good athlete. And, coming back from being out all last year with a season-ending injury before the season even started, and then coming back this year as a freshman, just coming out of the gate and just being on all 4 events and just a really powerful athlete. And you're going to see a lot from her in the next 3 years, too.
She talked about how the injury that she suffered last year kind of motivated her this year. How much did you see that?
Well, I know that she was really bummed about that, and we talked about that, and not too long after, she was coming back from that, she wanted to talk to me. She says, Mark, I want to come back for a 5th year. So in that situation, you lose a year of eligibility, but you don't because you're out all season, so it's you can have another year. And just when I heard her say that, I knew the passion and love she had for the sport, and it was special.
The freshman class you have is obviously very special. I mean, we've seen Sophia set program records. How much do you think that they all motivated each other and helped push Sarah to get this award?
Well, I think they all work together. I mean, everybody in this team, they're all in it together. It's like just one unit. And I just think that, Sarah wanted to make a statement this year, and the other freshman, she's part of that freshman class, even though she's been here a year longer. And then Sophie's done a great job, and, the other girls are making good progress as well.
Heading into next week, the schedule that you guys have competed against, face some of the top teams, how does that prepare you for next week?
Well, I really like the fact, the SEC definitely prepares us. So, we still have to go out and do our job. You just can't take it for granted. But being in this conference, the competitions are so strong and so hard emotionally and mentally going from week to week in some of the biggest venues where you have the biggest crowds in the country. It really kind of makes the regional championship not so intimidating. We've gone against the best in the country, and there'll be a couple really good teams that are up there also, but it's not an intimidating factor. So it gives us more of that confidence going into that, and so we have to just use that confidence to execute.
What's going to be the most important thing for you guys to get through next week?
We just got to stay calm. Just don't get distracted. There's a lot of, things on the floor. A lot of teams are there. You have individuals. The format's different as far as you have an individual competing with the teams. And so there's some rotational things that are much different than the regular season. So, we practice those in here. We try to replicate the meet as much as we can. And then the order of competition is a little different, as far as events we start on first. So we just got to prepare ourselves. And that's the best we can do, prepare ourselves. And these guys take care of themselves and just be dialed in. So we're working on all those things.
One last thing on the awards. You guys took home 2, I believe, of the 4 major awards. What does that say about your program right now?
Well, again, I'm just honored on behalf of the program that the other coaches in the conference, view us as a program to get that recognition, and there's so many great coaches in this conference, Didi Bro, she won the championships outright, but and she's been around longer than me, but again, some great young coaches in the conference as well and great athletes, and so we're just honored to be recognized by them.